Crazy photos you won't see anywhere else. Marilyn Monroe in a New York park, 1956. Red Fox and Demond Wilson on Sanford and Son, 1972. Chuck Berry's priceless face when Yoko Ono started singing on live TV. A skydiver captured passing directly in front of the sun. A perfectly timed shot. Queen Elizabeth II on the day she was crowned, 1953. Mount St. Helens before and after the catastrophic eruption of 1988. Catherine O'Hara working as a waitress at Second City in Toronto, 1973. Years before becoming one of comedy's greatest stars. Elvis Presley having breakfast with his dad and grandma, 1959. A 1,700-year-old Roman mosaic found perfectly preserved beneath a vineyard in Italy. Marilyn Monroe dancing barefoot at her home in Amagansett, New York, 1957. The Hoover Dam Spillway Tunnel, 50 feet wide and 600 feet deep. Ava Gardner, age 20. The day she divorced Mickey Rooney, 1943. When electricity was new, hotels had signs telling guests not to light it with a match. Princess Grace of Monaco with President Kennedy at the White House, 1961. Steve McQueen and Carol Shelby with the legendary Cobra they both loved. Madeleine LeBeau, the French actress from Casablanca, 1942. This River Rock fireplace in California took years to build by hand. Visitors admiring Washington crossing the Delaware at the Met, 1910 and 2019. Barbara Eden still holding her iconic genie bottle decades later. Julie Newmar, the original Catwoman, 1966. Firefighters wrapping the General Sherman tree in foil to protect it from wildfire. Nothing quite beat a Friday night at Pizza Hut back in the 80s. This man raised a duck from an egg and brought it to his portrait session, 1994. Freddie Mercury left his home to marry Austin, the love of his life. Buddy White driving Carol Channing to dinner at Spago, 1993. A 39,000-year-old cave painting with hand stencils, one of the oldest known works of art ever discovered. Tiny Tim, whose wedding on The Tonight Show drew 45 million viewers in 1969. Mobsters hiding their faces at Al Capone's trial, 1931. Jane Seymour looking absolutely stunning in 1986. This GE can opener was in every American kitchen. Aaron Gray as Colonel Wilma Deering in Buck Rogers, 1979. Marilyn Monroe and one of her 6 most devoted fans. In 1954, this Neptune statue in Italy vanishes and reappears with every wave. Bob Ross kept pet squirrels and brought them to photo shoots. John Denver on a fly fishing trip in Colorado, 1977. Jean Calment, the oldest person ever, using a computer at 122 years old, 1997. Charles Bronson and Jill Ireland strolling through Cannes, 1970. NASA's first 6 woman astronauts, 1979. A milkman braving the snow to make his rounds, 1950. An LA policeman surrounded by flappers, 1920s. This stunning tea gown from 1897 belonged to Countess Greffelhell, who always wore green to complement her auburn hair. Dolores O'Riordan, the unforgettable voice behind the Cranberries, photographed in the 1990s. Natalie Wood, the face that defined Hollywood glamour in the 60s. A Kodiak bear claw is bigger than your entire hand. American actress Jessica Biel at an event.